chance to build cathedrals, entire cities, things that never existed, things that couldn't exist in the real world. I need an architect who's as good as I was. But I need your help.
There's violence in Chicago, of course, but not by me, not by anybody I employ, and I'll tell you why, because it's not good business.
Was a long and dark December. From the rooftops I remember there was
Your telegram didn't indicate how long you'd be staying with us.
As long as it takes.
Clearly I remember from the windows they were watching while we froze down below. When the future's architecture by a carnival of idiots unshown, you better lie low. If you love me, won't you let me know?
The challenge was monstrous. Depew's oratory on the fair quickly grew tiresome, but the man had a way of capturing with wit and brevity the true character of the situation. Chicago is like the man who marries a woman with a ready-made family of 12, he said. The trouble is just begun. Chicago had disappointed her enemies and astonished the world.
Now Tesla had a chance to make history in Chicago. His large AC generators would supply all of the fair's electricity and prove that his system would work on a large scale. On May 1st, 1893, 100,000 eager spectators filed into the fairgrounds, awed by the gleaming neoclassical architecture. Night fell. President Grover Cleveland pressed a button, and the fairgrounds exploded with brilliant tube lighting and multicolored searchlights. The most incredible display of lighting the world had ever seen. In the Great Hall of Electricity, the public could see that the Tesla Westinghouse system made it all possible.
The Windy City had prevailed. Built in the face of every obstacle, it is an achievement which reflects so much credit upon the inventor that were Mr. Ferris the subject of a monarchy, instead of a citizen of a great republic, his honest heart would thrive beneath a breast laden with the decorations of royalty.
Here's the thing that makes life so interesting. The theory of evolution claims only the strong shall survive. Maybe so. Maybe so. But the theory of competition says just because they're the strong doesn't mean they can't get their asses kicked. That's right. See, what every long shot come from behind underdog will tell you is this. The other guy may in fact be the favorite. The odds may be stacked against you, fair enough. But what the odds don't know is this isn't a math test. This is a completely different kind of test. One where passion has a funny way of trumping logic. So before you step up to the starting line, before the whistle blows and the clock starts ticking, just remember out here, the results don't always add up. No matter what the stats may say, and the experts may think, and the commentators may have predicted, when the race is on, all bets are off. Don't be surprised if somebody decides to flip the script and take a pass on yelling uncle. And then suddenly, as the old saying goes, we got ourselves a game.
The exposition was Chicago's great pride. Thanks to Daniel Burnham, the city had proved it could accomplish something marvelous against obstacles that by any measure should have humbled the builders.